Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Man, I'm kind of excited to actually be doing this because I've been saying this for the longest time, like I think ever since the last one that I did, that I was going to keep doing videos like this, and I didn't really. I mean, like I just haven't really had time to really plan out like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited because I'm actually doing it. I told myself, like, this week I'm doing these, like that's that, like making sure that I'm doing this stuff. So like this whole week I'm gonna be recording like these cosplay videos like this, so I'm excited for it. I'm excited for you guys to finally get a hold of this stuff, because I've been saying I was going to do it for a while and I haven't been doing it. So this time for sure I'm going to be doing that, so get excited because I am. Now a couple updates, because I haven't like had like the time to really like talk about this type of stuff, so I'm going to do it now in the beginning of the video so the rest of the video can just go smoothly. A few updates: I've been posting a ton of content on my Instagram account, so if you don't follow that, link is in the description. Go follow to go check out all the posts I've done. I recently did an Erwin cosplay from Attack on Titan because my friends wanted me to, since they do Levi and Hanji, so I decided to do it. And you know, I finally was able to get my Jawa Kazuha cosplay. So you know, from the last Kazuha video I didn't have his cosplay, now I do. I did post pictures of it, so go check that out too. And you know, I've just been posting a ton of cosplay content, ton of con stuff too, so a lot of stuff's going on up there. And now it's time that I like kind of caught up and got up to date on like my YouTube channel now, because I've kind of been dry with content, because again, it takes planning to plan out YouTube videos, stuff like that, and it takes a while, and like I just don't really have like the time really right now, and I'm trying to make time and find time. That's why I'm doing it now, because honestly I got work in school and it's a lot. So I'm taking the time to plan this stuff now, and this whole week I'm doing videos that I have stuff to post, and so I could give you guys stuff to actually look at. So a ton of content on my Instagram account, go check that out. Con updates: I was supposed to, I mentioned this during my pop cool thing, that I was planning on going to AAC. I do not think I'm going to be attending AAC, so that pop cult vlog is the last con vlog you're going to get for this year, most likely, because I don't think I have any more cons planned for the rest of the year because of money situations and things like that. Like I have to prioritize other stuff over traveling for cons and things like that. But next year I have tons of cons planned, and I'm making sure to plan for that now rather than later, because obviously this year has been crazy with money and stuff like that, having to prioritize other things over cosplaying and going to cons. You know, I had to skip out on AB, Fan Expo, Boston, like all these other cons that I wanted to go to, and ConnectiCon was local, so I was able to go, obviously, and Pop Cult was a last minute decision. So I want to avoid making those last minute, like spur on the moment decisions next year moving forward for cons and stuff like that. So I'm going to be making sure that I plan things out. So February 2023, I will be attending KatsuCon with my friends, and we are planning that out literally now. We've been planning it out like this whole month and everything, or the month of September, trying to plan stuff out and get things together. So I'm very excited for that, and my hope is that I can go to Anime Boston next year as well, and then obviously go back to ConnectiCon because it's a local con for me. So a lot of things for cons and stuff like that, and definitely gonna be planning things out a little better and putting money aside, not like I did this year, so I don't have to make like last minute choices. Some upcoming cosplays and projects that I'm working on. I'm gonna be, some of the stuff I'm working on for Katsu is actually I'm working on Guts from Berserk, one of my favorite characters in all manga and anime, so I'm very excited to be trying to work on that and cosplay him, as well as Noe from I don't know if I said the name right, I'm sorry if I didn't, Case Study of Vanitas, because I'm going to be doing a Vanitas Noe cosplay with one of my friends, and potentially an Akutagawa from Bungo Stray Dogs, Kaya from Genshin. Those are a few other ones. I'm not specifically for Katsu, but just like in general. And I'm also going to be doing Gyu from Demon Slayer very soon. I'm probably going to order him today so that I can have him for like, you know, next week. So yeah, and that is pretty much all I got for this little very long intro for updating you guys on everything that's going on I'm gonna jump right into this video. Today I'm gonna be doing Chrollo and walking you guys through my makeup for Chrollo. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because we're already 5 minutes into this and I don't want to drag this on any more than I already have. So we're gonna jump right into it. If you are a very experienced cosplayer, I apologize that I'm not that experienced. I've only been cosplaying for a year, so I mean, I'm still learning myself. But if you are a beginner cosplayer and you take anything from this, then I'm happy that it helped, because this is kind of mainly targeted for beginner cosplayers, because again, like, I'm not that experienced myself, so like trying to guide the new cosplayers in the right direction, hopefully. But I mean, again, if I do things that you're not supposed to do, I apologize. I'm not a makeup guru, but you know, we try out here. So my other videos that I've done this stuff with was like when I first started cosplaying, so like I'm trying to do like more updated stuff now since I know what I'm doing. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. I'm done talking. Now it's time to cosplay. All right, we're gonna jump right into this. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. I'm not gonna really show like the whole entire thing. Like, I'm gonna like basically show you what I'm doing and then like cut to like everything, because it'll take too long just for me showing you everything. But yeah, back then I didn't really like talk during my cosplay videos, but I guess like since it's my first time back doing these again, I guess I'll do it for the one time, I guess. But usually the first thing I do with all my characters is that I color correct my beard shadow after I shave and everything. So that's what we do first. I just use this cheap LA Girl Pro concealer in the orange. It's like $3 or $4 at like Ulta, so it's like what I've used pretty much. When I at least get like, I mean, for me, I like to do like a generous amount. So, but yeah, that's what I basically do. And then after that, I just kind of take a beauty blender and blend it, and kind of blend upwards too towards my like sideburns and stuff. And then pretty much after that, what I'll do is that I'll take you know, powder and just like set it, because it's very important that you set this stuff. So that's pretty much all I do for that. So I'm gonna finish doing this and we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, so next what I usually do is I take a full coverage foundation, because what I've noticed, because when I first started cosplaying, I used like a medium to full coverage, which was good. And it's good if you don't like it's good if you either don't have facial hair like I do that just grows back very quickly, or it's just very like prominent and like really sticks out and stands out. It's good, I guess, if you're color correcting, or if you just don't have facial hair and you want to just use medium to full coverage, it works. But for me, like personally, that I have to color correct, and I have to cover the color corrector and stuff like that. A full coverage works better for me, so that it's really able to cover everything up. So that's why I use the full coverage. And you know, as it says full coverage, it just covers a lot more, so it helps in the long run for me. I also like to make sure to also like go over my eyebrows too, because I mean, like, I kind of did it but not that much. I kind of like thin my eyebrows, or like take scissors to cut the tops off kinda, so that I could, like, depending on the character, like draw them on kinda. And like putting on the full coverage foundation, kinda it covers some of the hairs a little bit, so that you don't really see it as much when you like draw it on and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just take the full coverage foundation and yeet it across my face for the most part. that's what we do. And again, this is like a basic thing that I do for all my characters. Obviously, the character specifics don't really go into like the end. And also, if you are color correcting, when you're applying the foundation over it, you don't want to like swipe at it, because then you're gonna take that, you're gonna like bring it all over your face. You want to kind of like bounce the brush for the most part, like around your face, like bounce it around those parts. Don't like drag it, because you'll take the color and you'll like get it all over your face. So, and we don't want an orange face. But that's that, and I'm gonna finish doing this, and I'll see you guys in like 10 seconds. All right, next, what I do, obviously you can see that like they would cover up a lot of it, but what I do now is I just take my concealer and I just throw it under my eyes, to give me, I kind of fucked that up, just to kind of get the bags and stuff and to make things look a little more rejuvenated, you feel me, because your boy be having bags under his eyes. And I also kind of like to just, I don't know, just kind of take it in like other places as well, kind of just, because why not? I just do that, and then we take a beauty blender and we blend it over. Also, don't forget to use powder after you apply your foundation to set it. I never realized how important like setting everything was until like I actually started doing it. And like there's some times where like I would not like set anything, and like you can really tell the difference, as dumb as it sounds, but like beginner's mistakes, you know. So I mean, that's what happens. But also with doing it, you kind of get like the access stuff like off. Like if you kind of did too much or whatever, you kind of could get it off. So, you know, it helps. But basically concealer, and now we're gonna move on to the next part, which is one of the more important parts for Chrollo specifically, and just a lot of male characters in general. So see you in a sec. All right, so next we're gonna be doing some contouring, because Chrollo's face is very, 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 very like just like chiseled, I guess we can say. And obviously we can tell right now that I don't have the most chiseled face in the world. My face is a little round, and I have like chubbier cheeks and stuff like that. So it's important to, I also got like this yesterday, literally, it's brand new, so I'm trying it out today. But one of the most important things, some of the things that I like to do, or that I started to do for Chrollo, because like when I first started cosplaying, I didn't really do a lot of like contouring and stuff like that, because I just like, it was a lot of work and it was hard, so I didn't do it. But I've been trying a lot recently, the past couple of months and stuff like that, to really try to do it, because it really helps. And yeah, so one of the things for like Chrollo is like making sure you make the eye sockets deep. So I'm gonna do it off camera, but I'm gonna show you where I would apply it and stuff like that. But going here from like the eye sockets going down, obviously coming back down towards the nose, because you want the eye sockets to be deep, but you also want the nose to have a little, you know. And then obviously taking it here down your cheek right here, and then breaking here. So basically coming down here, bam, and then you're breaking here, so that you can make your like cheeks and your jaw. Because then what I also do is I come down here too on the jawline, so like you want it to look like sunken in, kinda like you have like that. As weird as it's like, I'm having a hard time explaining things right now. I'm not the best at explaining. I'm like I'll show you, but like something. I think just with makeup, I'm not really that good at explaining, because I'm not an expert. So like this is just me like just like saying how I do things. So, but yeah, I do that, and then we go for the. I do like kind of under the nose too, to kind of like bring the shape out. But those are basically the points that I usually do for Chrollo, and it's the basic points that I do for a lot of the because I do all guy characters, obviously, so like they have perfect faces, and obviously nobody has a perfect face, so like really exaggerating like the going down like the cheek and coming for like the jawline, especially the jawline, because like anime guys just have ridiculous jawlines. If you've seen Erwin Smith, that man could cut a Titan's neck with his jaw. All right, so but for like Chrollo specifically, I make sure to really sink the eyes in, so like that's like Chrollo specific. So I'll see you guys in a sec after I do that. All right, so we contoured our face and shit like that. I don't really know if there's the hardest thing for me is like not really noticing if there's like a difference or not. Usually I kind of see it like after pictures and stuff like that. But anyways, the next thing that I do, depending on how many steps there are for a character I'm doing, I do the eyebrows. Obviously for different characters like Zhao, I have for Zhao I have like a pencil that I use that like I kind of, it's like the greenish tone of like what his hair is, or like for the wig that I have, and I usually just kind of draw it on. But like for characters like this, I just use like for Chrollo, I kind of take a black eyeshadow. I want to start using face paint. I just haven't bought any because like I know a lot of people that use like face paint to kind of draw eyebrows on, but that's a lot. I feel like a lot of the time it's just like if they like shaved all their eyebrows off. Obviously I don't do that, but I take just some black eyeshadow and kind of draw them on. I'm gonna try my best to do this because like this is actually gonna be like really hard to kind of angle eyebrows on. Damn it. Oh my god, I fucked up. No. I kind of messed that up, but I'm gonna try to do my other eyebrows so at least like I have like a better example, and then I'll just fix that after, because I know that his like eyebrows, they're kind of like angled, kind of. I think I said, but it's kind of like it's kind of just angled, and you kind of just go like straight up, I guess. This is what I'm trying to do. I think that's like these are not good examples of what eyebrows are supposed to look like, but I think we're about to like, yeah, this is like a really bad example of what eyebrows are supposed to look like, and I'm extremely sorry for the people that are watching this. That's what we're working for now, really. I'm looking like I'm doing this right now. Anyways, those are horrible examples. I think this one's a little better, but this one I think I put too much up. But yeah, I mean, like that's pretty much the last step besides the extra thing that I do for Chrollo. Again, I'm sorry for this like fucking catastrophe of me trying to put eyebrows on myself, and like this is annoying because like now I'm gonna have to like re-put foundation on that part and everything too, which is gonna suck, but like we're gonna deal with it. But the next part, what I do is like the extra part. I'm gonna add eyeliner and stuff like that, but what I do is I draw his tattoo on my forehead, so I'm gonna be doing that in the next part. So like when the next part that I'm talking about is basically just gonna be like the end. Like I'm basically just putting the tattoo on, putting eyeliner on, fixing my fucking eyebrow, and then we're pretty much gonna be done. So I'll see you guys at the end. And we're all done. Now I have to make some adjustments to this, but this is pretty much, you get the gist of it. This is just what I do for Chrollo. A lot of this is just basically what I do for all my cosplays and stuff like that. Obviously there's going to be certain things that are more specific depending on the character and things like that. You know, obviously I'm not going to have a cross tattoo on my forehead for, you know, like Kazuha or something, but different things, different characters. So, but this is basically like the basic and the gist of what I do for characters. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe for more future videos like that. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these, and you know, this week I'm gonna be doing more of them. Plan to do one for Utah tomorrow, so like stay tuned for the video when I upload that. And just, you know, link for my Instagram is in the description below. Keep looking out for content, man. I'm putting a lot of content out, so just keep looking out for it. And you know, I will see you guys in the next video, in the next post, whatever it may be, and see y'all on my Instagram page if y'all follow it. So be seeing you guys soon. Peace.